Welcome horror freaks and fans to a new horror cosplay tutorial video. With this one we're looking at aging, weathering a boiler suit. This can be applied to multiple types of cosplays. I think with this one it would be most helpful when it comes to Michael Myers. But it can be applied to multiple different styles of cosplay, whether it's original or something known. So with this one, the first thing we're going to be looking at is making bullet holes. Start off by making the hole using an X-Acto knife. Once you've made the desired size of the hole, go over the edges using a low grip sandpaper. Go lightly because you don't want to damage the rest of the suit, otherwise it will end up with dodgy scratch marks. Once you've done that, depending on how you want it to look, I want it to look old, aged and weathered. So as preferred to make it all red and bloody, I'm going over it with just a touch of red, but predominantly black. I'm exaggerating the way it looks as well, so it's preferred to just doing a tiny little bit around the edges. Make it look as if the body fluids have kind of seeped out around it. If you did just want to make it look bloody, pay attention to the next little bit coming up, because in that one I'm focusing on making it a little bit more bloody. Pretty straightforward and simple, just use more red than use black. So do this once the first layer's dried, unless you're going to go straight for the blood. And remember, do not water down the paint, being that this is absorbent fabric, it will just drink up the liquid and yeah, you just won't end up with the desired effect, it'll just look shit. So just use pure acrylic. You can see I've also gone over the zip area of the chest, just dry brushing with black acrylic as well. I didn't go too heavy on that. Came out quite nicely. We'll see how it looks once it sets. With this one I tore off the sleeves. Now for an added touch of realism, what I've done after having ripped them off, I've just sanded the edges like we did with the bullet holes. And then to weather it a little bit further, I'm just going to go over the edges by dry brushing a bit of... Actually, I'm not dry brushing, it's just pure black acrylic. This will set very nicely. And then remember attention to details in the little areas, like the zips on pockets and little corner bits and things like that. Just dry brush it over with some black acrylic, just add a bit of age to it, a little bit more character. Don't go too heavy on it, depends on the way you want it to look, I just want a little bit of contrast. I'd prefer more focus to be on the bullet holes. As preferred for the general larger areas, just use a fabric spray just to save time and effort. And now for the finished product. You can see I've done the same thing to the end of the suit, sanding down, just adding a bit of fabric spray. Well guys, I hope you really did enjoy this cosplay tutorial video. If it did help you with any projects for your own, please let me know either on my Instagram at OpenGraveEffects or just in the comments section. I'd be more than happy to hear about what I've helped you out with. It's what I'm here for, teaching, having fun and all that shit. But if you want to see more of these cosplay tutorials, do check my channel and subscribe for updates. I do tend to upload once to twice a week. For the time being guys, thanks for checking out this video. And as always, keep it fucking creepy.